Who is the ultimate villain in the universe? Is it someone who manipulates from the shadows, orchestrating galactic conflict on a scale never before imagined? Or is it a tyrant who revels in destruction, wiping out entire planets with a single cold-hearted laugh? Today, we're diving deep into the darkest corners of two legendary franchises to pit two iconic villains against each other. Emperor Palpatine, the mastermind behind the Galactic Empire in Star Wars, versus Frieza, the galactic overlord who haunts the Dragon Ball universe. Get ready, theorists, because this is more than just a comparison of power levels and evil schemes. This is about dissecting the psychology of evil, the impact of their actions, and ultimately determining who deserves the title of the ultimate villain. Before he was the Emperor, he was simply Palpatine, a shrewd politician, a master manipulator hiding in plain sight. But let's be clear, theorists, even before the title, even before the robes, the darkness was already there, festering, waiting for the right moment to seize control. And seize control he did. Palpatine was a master of the long game, orchestrating an entire war to bring about the downfall of the Republic. He played both sides, manipulating the Jedi and the Separatists, turning friend against friend, brother against brother. Remember, this is the guy who orchestrated the Clone Wars, a galaxy-spanning conflict that saw countless lives lost. He played the victim, the savior, whispering just the right words in the right ears, twisting the very fabric of the Republic until it crumbled from within. And who can forget the tragedy of Anakin Skywalker? Palpatine preyed on Anakin's fears and insecurities, twisting him into the weapon he needed to destroy the Jedi. This was a slow, calculated manipulation, a drip feed of fear and doubt that poisoned Anakin's mind. This wasn't just about power for Palpatine, it was about breaking the very spirit of his enemies. Let's talk about Order 66, the moment that sent chills down the spines of Star Wars fans everywhere. This wasn't just a military order, it was the culmination of years of manipulation, a cold, calculated betrayal that nearly wiped out the Jedi Order. Palpatine used the clones, those loyal soldiers bred for war, as his pawns, turning them against their Jedi generals in a galaxy-wide massacre. He even turned the clones against their will, using implanted chips to control their minds. But Palpatine's cruelty didn't end there. He ruled the galaxy with an iron fist, his reign marked by oppression and fear. The construction of the Death Star, a weapon capable of destroying entire planets, is a testament to his ambition and ruthlessness. This wasn't just about maintaining control. It was about instilling absolute terror. Think about the symbolism of the Death Star, theorists. It's not just a weapon. It's a monument to Palpatine's ego. He wielded the Death Star like a club, shattering planets and crushing rebellions with cold, calculated precision. Palpatine was a master of manipulating people to do his bidding, twisting their loyalties. He was a master of fear, using it to control the galaxy and crush any opposition. And he was a master of power, amassing it at any cost, sacrificing countless lives in his pursuit of absolute control. But Palpatine's evil wasn't limited to grand galaxy-spanning schemes. He was also capable of immense personal cruelty. Look at how he treated Luke Skywalker. He sensed the good in Luke, the potential for him to follow in his father's footsteps and join the dark side. Instead of striking him down, Palpatine saw an opportunity to corrupt another generation of Skywalkers. He tortured Luke both physically and emotionally, pushing him to the brink in a twisted attempt to break his spirit. Palpatine's reign may have ended with the destruction of the second Death Star, but his legacy of evil continues to cast a long shadow over the galaxy. He is a reminder that true evil often wears a smile, that it whispers promises of power and order while secretly plotting destruction and chaos. He is a chilling example of what happens when ambition goes unchecked, when power corrupts, and when one man's lust for control threatens to consume an entire galaxy. From the moment Frieza arrived on screen, his chilling laugh echoing through the cosmos, Dragon Ball fans knew they were dealing with a villain unlike any other. This was a being of pure, unadulterated evil, a cosmic tyrant who reveled in the suffering of others. Frieza's reign of terror spanned galaxies, his name whispered in hushed tones, a byword for destruction and despair. He was a conqueror, a destroyer of worlds, who amassed his power through brute force and fear. He eradicated entire civilizations, wiped planets clean of life, all to fuel his insatiable lust for power. Let's talk about planet Vegeta, the homeworld of the Saiyans, a proud warrior race decimated by Frieza's paranoia and cruelty. He feared their potential, their legendary strength, and so he wiped them out, committing genocide on a planetary scale. He spared a handful, keeping them as his personal army, a constant reminder of his absolute power. And remember, he blew up planet Vegeta with a casual flick of his wrist, a chilling testament to his power and his complete disregard for life. This wasn't just an act of conquest, it was an act of annihilation, a display of power designed to send a message throughout the cosmos. Defy Frieza, and your entire world will be erased. Frieza's cruelty wasn't just reserved for entire planets. He delighted in tormenting his enemies, breaking their spirits before ending their lives. He toyed with Krillin, Goku's best friend, tossing him around like a plaything before ultimately ending his life. This wasn't just about winning, it was about inflicting pain, savoring the fear in his victims' eyes. And who can forget the iconic moment when Frieza transformed? His power grew exponentially, his appearance becoming more monstrous, reflecting the true darkness that lay within. Each transformation was a terrifying display of his limitless power, a reminder that resistance was futile. He wasn't just content with defeating his enemies, he wanted to break them, to make them suffer before they died. Frieza's reign of terror finally came to an end at the hands of Goku, a Saiyan who had managed to unlock the legendary power of the Super Saiyan. But even in defeat, Frieza's malevolence persisted. He was consumed by rage, obsessed with revenge, proving that even death couldn't extinguish the fire of his hatred. Frieza is a representation of primal evil, a force of nature fueled by destruction and fear. He is a reminder that there are some beings in the universe driven by a lust for power so profound that it eclipses all other desires. He's a chilling testament to the destructive potential of unchecked ambition and a reminder that even in the vastness of space, true evil can leave an indelible mark. Frieza's legacy is one of fear and destruction, a stark reminder of the fragility of life in the face of overwhelming power. He is a villain who embraced his evil nature, reveling in the suffering he inflicted upon others. And while he may have been defeated, his story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even in the darkest corners of the universe, hope can still ignite and heroes can rise to challenge even the most terrifying of foes. So, there we have it, theorists. Two villains, two universes forever scarred by their actions. But which one of them possesses more evil? Palpatine, the master manipulator, or Frieza, who has no remorse? Both left a trail of destruction in their wake, but who truly embodies the essence of ultimate evil? Palpatine is the bigger mastermind, methodically destroying a galaxy from the inside out, manipulating everything to his benefit while showing zero remorse. But Frieza is raw cruelty personified. While Frieza is horrifyingly evil on a personal level, Palpatine's evil operates on a broader systemic scale. He embodies the ultimate evil, corrupting hope and instituting a tyranny so vast it defines the term galactic oppression. In comparison to Palpatine, Frieza's just your galactic butcher with daddy issues. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more epic villain showdowns, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.